Hey everyone, I'm Bill. That's Wagner. We're with Cali Moto TV. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the base of Lake Hennessy. Welcome back the S1000RR. And welcome back the S1000XR. You guys probably thought I got rid of the S1000XR. In fact, this is the first ride I've done on the XR since September, I think. And well, with that said, I think it's our final ride on the S1000XR. Let me explain to you guys what's going on and what we have happening here in the collection. I can tell you this, Bogna has been enjoying the S1000RR today. She's starting to get along with that thing, so that's good. And I thought, you know, I got a bit of a cold a couple weeks ago and just thought I'd be a little lazy today. So I decided to dig out the S1000XR and take it for a ride. And well, we have been talking about selling the S1000XR, and I think in fact we are going to be selling the XR. I love this bike, really, honestly. I think it will end up being a bike that I regret selling. I just don't ride it enough, and I really love the bike, but there's just so many other bikes in the collection I would rather ride. Now, on a day like today, we actually rode quite a couple hundred miles, and actually I love this bike. But it's kind of a rarity that we ride as much as we ride today. So let's try to get past a few of these guys. Yeah, so, you know, on these long rides, this is a really nice, comfortable bike to ride, you know, but we don't do many of them. And, you know, there are other bikes that I would rather take to the track. I kind of enjoyed this bike at the track, don't get me wrong, but I would much rather have the other two BMWs and the Street Fighter out on the track over this one, personally. So, yeah, it's, and Alan hit me up. He's a viewer / local rider who actually I bought the bike from, and he is knocking on the door about possibly buying it back. And it's a very, it's definitely one of those bikes that you want to buy back, right? I wish I could buy back my S1000RR, my 2015. I really miss that bike. And, you know, one of the other bikes that we actually did try to buy back was the MT-09, Bogna's old MT-09. I tried to buy that back for her mid last year, and the owner just he wanted an astronomical, he wanted more money than I sold him the bike for, and he had more mods done to it. That the mods were things like soft tour bags, which I didn't care to have on the MT-09. So anyways, the XR is yes, definitely leaving the collection. One of the things that we have been talking about possibly buying is a 2015-2016 S1000RR track-only bike. So that's probably where this money will go, is to a dedicated track bike for me and Bogna to have, in addition to the RR that we have for the street, the 2022. But I'm not sure that the 2022 is going to stick around enough, long enough. Bogna enjoys it, and I enjoy it, but we just don't love it. It's not a bike that, you know, her V2's not going anywhere. My Street Fighter's definitely not going anywhere. The S1000R, actually, I really am loving that bike. I'm really loving that non-shift cam motor. I wish that BMW would offer an RR in a non-shift cam motor. I don't know, I'm not a big fan of the shift cam. I like this lineal powered motor, and the R reminds me more of this motor than anything. So if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. But so the RR, we'll see the fate of that, but it's not anything that we're getting rid of soon. We'll probably continue to hold on to that thing for another year, so it may stick around. Of course, I've dropped the bomb. We are waiting for the delivery of Bogna's new Street Fighter V2, and from what I can tell, we will have exhaust ready for it. We've got a clear clutch cover ready for it. We've got some other things we're going to be doing to that bike, so stay tuned. That bike is a kind of almost any minute kind of delivery. I think we are beginning of February, so just another week is the slotted completion date from Ducati Italy, and then it will be on a boat over, which is generally about 2 weeks. So I'm thinking mid-February. We're starting to see them. If you guys are interested in the Street Fighter V2, you Street Fighter guys, head over to the Facebook page, Street Fighter V2. That's my page. And we're starting to get a little bit of following, about 125 people there now. But we are starting to see people over in Europe are starting to come over onto the page and sharing their new V2. So, thank you, bud, thank you. So, yeah, really interested on that. Bogna's V2 is at the shop right now. It's actually over at Scuderia Performance, I think is what he calls. Steve Collins is a Ducati mechanic, and he's got the forks off of that thing, and we have Andriani forks cartridges going in. So and Bogna, as you guys know, loves that thing. We have new exhaust for the V2, so the aero exhaust that's coming off of the V2 is going on to the V2 Street Fighter. So I got the bags on this thing, so I noticed at higher speeds we get a little tail wiggle, which I'm not typically used to because I typically don't have the bags on this thing. But so that's kind of what's going on as far as bikes in the collection. I don't know that there's anything else that we're looking at really right now outside of the Street Fighter V2 in purchasing. I'm not sure that there's anything that really just gets our fancy right now. We have a really great collection, and we really love it. Bogna, of course, has got her O'Valley, which she's been training on. Some of you guys, I will let you guys in on this. Gravel right there. Bogna did not get in, and she's really bummed out, so don't comment in the section below about the Royal Enfield thing. But bummer, she didn't get into the program, which was really a bummer on their selection process, because what they ended up doing, they ended up like having like 24 candidates and 19 of them were in California, and they were only taking 12. So they were eliminating people from California just on the fact that they were from California. But I honestly think it was a mistake for them. Bogna's Instagram page is one of the fastest. It's growing just so quick. She's at 34, by the time you guys see this, 35,000 followers on Instagram, and she's getting into her reels, and so you guys aren't following So Tiny But Fierce over on Instagram, go check her out. She's got a nice page, very nice page. So I think she wants to race the V2 possibly this year. She wants to get in, dabble a little bit into the racing. So we'll see. We'll see if she decides to do some racing. She wants me to race with her, or kind of, you know, participate with her. But I'm not sure. I've never really been a racer. I'm not a real competitive person. But I don't know. I may throw in a race or two here or there. If I do anything, it'll be on S10000RR bike that I build. So good thing is I'll qualify for a novice Formula 40 old man novice class. So I'm assuming I wouldn't be last, but yeah, you guys see the S10000XR is going up for sale. And I know it's a little bummer. I know I didn't do much to it. Actually, I did a little bit to the bike. I'll give you guys a quick little walk around. I didn't film much to it just because I didn't really get much view traction from the XR. So I really didn't, you know, if I'm not going to get the views, I'm not going to spend the time. But you know, I wanted to enjoy the bike, so do a quick little look around the bike. We have the higher windshield that we've put on it. We've got the bags back on it, but we've got the stock, or the factory Gillies HP rear sets, the Pug covers, 520 chain conversion. We've got the RNG radiator covers, all HID LED headlights. Leo Vinci exhaust we did put on that. I have an arrow header for it, but I ended up not putting the arrow header on it, just a stainless header. But and then we're running the Michelin Road 5s, which are really nice tires. So yeah, it's you know, it's really days like today that I enjoy riding this. I told him, I says, you know, the long rides that we're riding a couple 100 miles, I would love to do this. We just don't do that many of them. You know, generally if we do our loop 120 miles, you know, up and back, we're easily 200 and some change today. So, you know, but I've got that. If Bogdan's going to be on a V2, that's a nice, comfortable bike. But then we have the other Street Fighter and the S1000R. So yeah, so if you guys have any questions or are interested actually in this, let me know. But if you guys can swoop it up before Alan buys it. I told him, I said, this is one of the bikes that you regret selling and you want to buy it back, like the MT and like the S1000R, the 2015. So two bikes that, like I said, I actually said that in the video. We wish we could have those back, but thank you guys for sticking around here at Total Rock. Absolutely gorgeous day. I think we're 65, 68 degrees. Tomorrow we're going to be out at the kart track, so thank you guys for sticking around. The 2016 BMW S1000XR, 22 BMW S1000RR, and be sure to follow So Tiny But Fierce. As you see, it's a joint custody bike. Wild Bill on one side and So Tiny But Fierce on the other. But half pink, yeah. I said that. I said we should do like a half. She can paint half the bike and I can paint half the bike. But thank you guys for sticking around and stay tuned. The S1000R has a carbon fiber body coming. I should be getting that this week, so stay tuned. And outside that, do the normal. Hit the subscribe button, smash the like button, and then ring the bell notification. Bell notification is going to give you future notification of future content on the channel. Of course, comment down below. Do the little typey down below. We comment every night. But thank you guys for a beautiful ride, and we'll see you guys next video. Bye, guys.